This week has about drove me to my wit's end. Well, this past 2 weeks, week before last, co-worker was sick. I had to work 12 hours every day. I was scheduled to work 6 days. The 5th day, I tweaked my back somehow and been dealing with worse nerve pain ever since. And then where I worked 2 weeks in a row, I worked 6 days straight, off 3, 5 days straight, off 3. This is my week off, and like I say, I've been dealing with worse nerve pain and trying to mow, and I done a huge cleanup job. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video or not, but it's an overgrown yard. It wasn't a big yard, it wasn't terribly overgrown, but it's still, you know, overgrown yard. And I had to clean the house out of junk, and we had 2 truckfuls and my 12-foot trailer full of trash, and it paid good. I got $650 for that job. Had to haul it off and everything, but woke up this morning, I kind of strained a little bit. About last night, I believe, is what's causing it. It's kind of strained a little bit, turning over at one point. So I'm hurting a little bit worse than what I have been the last few days. The last few days I've been doing good, and I've been taking the naproxen painkiller instead of ibuprofen like I've been taking for months. And with it and using my heating pad more, I've been doing better lately. But I think the naproxen is not doing well for me in a way. I've been staying up later at night, which I hadn't been doing until I started taking the naproxen. I don't know if it is related or not, but yesterday morning and this morning I woke up upset stomach, so I'm probably going to stop taking the naproxen for a while and go back to ibuprofen, I guess. I've gotten finally to where I'm not really taking any pain meds through the day. I'm just taking them at night, and they ain't helping. I've got finally got a fucking doctor's appointment for this evening, and maybe I can get some nerve pills like I was on before, down Lyrica, to calm that nerve down so I can sleep and function half-ass decent. And anyway, the main thing, last week, Thursday or whenever it was, I sold the X540, which I'm pretty sure I made a video about. Well, my zero turn has been acting up. Last Wednesday, first yard barely would run. It cut off on me a number of times, just stalled completely out, and I don't know what all. And I think that's the only time it done it. But a couple days later, it's been doing it again and worse ever since. And where I bought it used, one dealer's telling me that they can't do warranty work on it because it's not in my name. And I'm trying to keep you all off the air vent so it don't mess up the audio, but if it does, oh well. Y'all can't hear me, I ain't got a microphone for this thing, y'all just have to put some earplugs in. Listen to me. But my main dealer is supposed to be getting back with me just any time. I don't know what the deal is. It's been over an hour since I talked to him. I gave him the serial number for the mower and everything, but I've called 4 different locations to see if they had a rental mower or anything. Ain't nobody got nothing. I'm going out this morning, going to try and get what few yards I've got left done, at least knock them down and then weed eat later or something. I'm trying to do whatever I can, and once I get what few of them I can done, I'm going to take this thing to the dealer to to get fixed, because warranty or not, I'm going to have it done. I don't think it'll cost too awful much to get it fixed, surely to goodness. But what it's doing is, sometimes it runs good, sometimes it don't. Like yesterday, I went out, I mowed a yard, didn't stutter or nothing the entire time, run good. A few hours later, I mowed another one, and it's a steep property, rougher than hell, so bouncing around and everything, jarring it and all that, run good, not a problem. Went to the next yard, it's a weekly cut, it was kind of thick, and I was cutting it fairly short, but I was almost done, and it started acting up again. I mean, I had like a couple passes, and then I went over a part of it again to clean it up. It was stuttering and shit. And went to the next yard, it was doing it real bad, and I tried to see what happened. I turned the blades off, and it picked back up and run fine. I could ride wheelies with it and everything, and it never stopped. So I don't know if it's a bad switch or coil's getting hot, which I don't understand. If it's coil's getting hot, why would it only do it when the blades are on? Once the motor's hot, cutting the blades off, the motor's not going to run that much cooler, I would think. But anyway, I don't know. That yard is one in the mowing vlog that I did. I talked about the neighbor is actually the landlord of the property, and he mows yards too, and he happened to walk over my way. I'm setting y'all in the cup holder. I'm just talking right now. The video ain't worth a damn. I'm just trying to get audio to talk with. Y'all hear the story. Anyway, he walked over toward me doing something, and I run over to him on the mower. I was going to talk to him and see what he thought it might be. And after a few minutes, he ended up, when we was talking, he offered to let me borrow his mower to finish that yard with. And, he's got a Skag Tiger Cat 2 61-inch. I used it, and I offered to pay him some money and whatnot for using it. He wouldn't take nothing. I gave him my card and told him if he ever needed anything to holler at me. But that helped me out a lot last night. But between the mower not running good and the weather and shit, I've got this week's yards, well, this weekend's yards. Today's Monday, so it's this past weekend's worth of yards whittled down to like 6, which 2 of those are weed eating jobs. So I've only got like 4 or 5, well, it's actually 7 I've got to do, but I've only got like 4 or 5 to actually mow. Only one of them is really big. I doubt that I'm going to get it done. I don't know if I'll even try it or not. It depends on if the mower even runs decent on these first like 4 that I'm going to do. So this sucks, but shit happens is all I know. And I was pissed the other day when it first started that crap. Man, I was pissed. It was raining, well, misting off and on all day, and I was trying to get, you know, my regular yards done. Well, one of my customers, she still owes me a cutting from last year, and I've mowed it once this year. I figured, you know, if she could pay me at some point, good. If she can't, oh well. She called me saying her brother was in and was going to pay for the mowing if I could mow it that day. And it rained and stuff. And the yard was 1.5 feet tall, thicker than hell. So I went ahead, run down there and did it. I like to never got it done. It was where it's so thick and everything. The mower just, it wouldn't handle it because it wasn't running good. Which I don't understand. I don't know what the problem is, like I said. But so got that done and a few others. Mower running like shit. I'm just limping it along as best I can. But I'm in the next town over right now. I've got one to mow, one that's just a weed eating job, so I ain't got to worry about mowing on it. If I can get that one mowed, I'll be good. I'm gonna go pick up the check for doing that cleanup job first. The the customer's office is down this way, and I figured since I'm already down here, I'll just run down here and pick it up instead of risking it getting lost in the mail like it's what's happened before. So we'll pick up the check, try and mow a yard, weed that other one, and head to the next town up. And I guess I'll just mow those 2 small yards. I don't know if I'll go ahead and try and weed eat while I'm there or not, and then I'm going to head toward Harlan, Kentucky, where my Deere dealer is, and get this mower over there as soon as possible. The sooner I can get it in, the sooner they can start working on it. Like I said, warranty or not, it's got to be fixed. I mean, I put like almost $3 grand in that tractor in 2020. Y'all look back and see that. You know, I put a new seat on it and new deck lift parts, and had to have mechanical work done to it, had a new head put on it, on the engine, just all kinds of stuff. And you know, the mechanical work at the dealer was $1,800 alone, let alone everything else I did to it that particular year. But it's probably a good thing that I went ahead and sold it, because if I was out here using it the way with my nerve damage as it is now, I'd probably end up hurting so damn bad I'd be down for a week, and then I'd be completely screwed if I couldn't mow like this coming weekend. If I end up being down for that long, which it's possible, that's the stupid shit about this nerve damage that I've got. I can be doing something for weeks on end and then come out and do something a little different and be fucked up for 2 weeks or more. So it's probably just as well that I let the mower go and not even using it, because I'd end up down or some shit, be my luck. But anyway, I've got the stump grinder sold. I bought it because it was at a good price. It's the cheapest one that I've found yet for sale of that type, and I figured that I could market the service to my customers, because I've got a number of customers with stumps, and none of them been for it. One of them, the one I thought I could most likely upsell it to, I noticed a few days ago when I mowed that yard, they've been trying to burn one of those stumps, so that made my mind up right there. And I said, fuck it, if they ain't gonna be interested in it, if nobody at all is gonna be interested in it, I paid $800 for it. I used it on my own yard to grind one stump, and I rented it out to a buddy of mine for 40 bucks. So I'm happy with that. I'm selling it for 800 bucks, so I'm making my money back, plus I got a little bit of use and a little bit of money out of it. I'm happy with that. Get the damn thing gone. I don't need to be using it in my current condition anyway. So that's going to be sold too. Ain't one thing, it's something else all the damn time, man. Seems like this year so far, almost everybody on YouTube I've noticed. I ain't noticed here for a little while now. Seems like everybody's been a little better off or something, or whatever, I don't know. Just something all the time. This has been a rough season for everybody so far. Of course, it's rough for anybody at any point in time going to the gas station. Oh yeah, yesterday the mower was down to a quarter tank. I put 3/4 of a tank of ethanol-free gas in it, and it didn't help it. I don't know if it's got something sucked in the carburetor, like it settles out, and then when you start using it, it gets clogged again, or what. I don't know. I don't understand it. And I ain't got the time or the patience to fool with it, so I'm gonna let somebody else do it. I guess I'll just eat the damn cost. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, get down here and get this checked, and try and get some shit done. I gotta get that doctor's appointment later this evening. Mower's not running. I got half a pass over there and got all the way around this place. Then this is a bi-weekly yard, and look how tall it is. So and my stomach's getting upset again. I hope I ain't caught whatever the guy that I had to fill in for that week had. He worked this past Friday and Saturday, and I come in Sunday. I swapped my Friday and Sunday with him. I shouldn't have even done it, honestly. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I had plans. I was going to take Mom out to eat somewhere, and the reason I done it is because they filled in a lot for me when my back goes out and shit, so I'm pretty much obligated to, you know, kind of obligated to help them out too. I went ahead and worked, and hopefully I ain't caught whatever the fuck he had. But I don't think it's sickness. I think it's the proxen is bothering me. It's bothering me in the morning, and I went to the bathroom and it quit. And I've been to the bathroom twice this morning, and it's kind of bothering me still yet. So I'm gonna go back to the house, use the bathroom, then head to Harlan. I don't know what I'm gonna do about these yards. Borrow that Cub Cadet that I used to have off my aunt or something, I don't know. Which I dread even doing that, because I'm afraid that tractor type seat will hurt me. I don't know, but anyway, that's how my day and luck's going. I'm gonna go probably at some point and deposit some checks too. I guess I'll come home and work on that walk behind. Try and get it going and use it best I can. If I can at least knock the damn shit down, that would help. But anyway, see y'all.